Majesty everyone, I'm Sir Jace, the senior high school physical education and health teacher. Now most of us, if not all of us, have taken a hit to our health due to the pandemic and even our transition to online learning. So today, I want to talk about something that I hold near and dear to my heart, and that is physical wellness. Now, there are tons of benefits when we talk about physical wellness. It's not only about looking good and being strong, but there's a lot of other things that you can gain. Let's start off with the basics. Number 1. Did you know that physical wellness leaves your body more energized, giving you all the power that you need to get through the day and perform all the tasks that you have ahead of you? Number 2. Did you know physical wellness has been tied to improved brain function and even increase your ability to memorize? Number 3. Did you know that physical wellness can actually give you a more calm demeanor all throughout the day? Number 4. It can reduce stress and even reduce the effectivity of stressors all throughout the day. Number 5. It can enhance a positive outlook on life and be a mood booster, giving you more confidence as you go about your day. Number 6. When all is said and done, at the end of the day, you sleep even better and it leaves you more energized for the next day. Now of course, those are just a few examples. There's many other benefits, but during these trying times, it's absolutely vital to take care of your physical wellness. If you've noticed, you're no longer waking up in the morning to rush to your classes, you're no longer walking up to your classroom, you're no longer walking to the canteen, you no longer have a chance to run around like you would with your friends. So even if you weren't an athlete, we've removed a lot of your everyday functional movement. And of course, if you're not active, well, there's a lot of other things that might start creeping in on you. Now, one of the first things you might have noticed, your eating habits might have taken a turn for the worse, and if you don't get a control of it, well, there's gonna be some detrimental effects eventually. Constant staring at the computer screen and even gadgets can even cause some eye strain, which will eventually lead to other things like headaches. All that sitting down, slouching, can lead to some pretty bad effects. Back pain, shoulder pains can lead to joint issues, even muscle issues. There's a lot that can go wrong with all that. Now those are just a few of the adverse effects. Of course, there's others that can happen. So it's very important. If you don't start taking note of all these little subtle changes that are occurring, then of course, things can get worse and worse as time progresses. So what are the things that we can do to actually prevent all of these adverse effects of sedentary lifestyle? Now first and foremost, I want to emphasize, you don't have to spend hours on end just to prevent the adverse effects of sedentary lifestyle. Start off with the basics. First and foremost, try to make sure that your online learning setup is as ergonomic as you can make it. Number 1, whenever you're sitting down on the chair, try to make sure that your feet can actually touch the ground. That gives you a good angle here at the hips, all the way down to the knees and down to the feet. Number 2, whenever you're sitting down on the chair, make sure that your back is straight. Prevent angles such as slouching or even leaning backwards. Number 3, whenever you're typing, try to make sure that your wrists are straight. Prevent doing things like overarching or even underarching. And number 4, when you can, try to make sure that your screen or whatever gadgets you're looking at are always eye level. That way you're not looking down and you're not looking up, causing some unwanted eye strain. Now that's just a few. Let's try to discover some more. Now if you can, even if it's just a little bit, in between sessions or even after your classes, try to walk around the house. Just a little bit throughout the day, every day, can eventually lead to some pretty big steps in the future. Another thing you can do, whenever you're given a chance to indulge in some sweets and snacks such as this, maybe you can just set it aside and reach for something healthier instead, such as fruits. Now it might seem obvious, of course, exercise will always have a direct correlation to your physical wellness and your health. But what might surprise you, you don't have to train super hard just to reap great benefits. Even doing simple little exercises, just as tiny as you can, over time will reap great benefits in the future. Even some small things such as breathing exercises or even the occasional stretch can help in improving the day as you go on. So as you can see, there's a lot of positive things to gain if you choose to take care of your health. and even more to lose if you choose to neglect it. So, I hope you learned something from this discussion. This has been Sir Jace, wishing you a happy and healthy life. Goodbye.